Answer to your reading for the month of June 2025. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. Let's see what's happening with you guys, Cancer, this month. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. It's not looking bad at all, Cancer, I have to say. So let's get into this. So in your general energy, Cancer, you have the Queen of Wands. This lady who's full of fire and passion and motivation and confidence and happiness. And she brings a smile to everyone as she walks into a room. She's got a great sense of humour. She's proactive. She's fearless. She's spontaneous. This is you this month, Cancer. You are feeling all of those things. So you've definitely got your spark back. You've got some fire in your belly, which is exactly what you need right now. And then in your opportunity is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, but it can be about passion. It can be about maybe there's something new on the passion front for you, Cancer. Maybe there is a new relationship brewing for some of you throughout June. But it's also just about starting something that you feel passionate about, something that you finally feel invested in. And well, that could be anything. That could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a hobby, it could be a place. But whatever it is, that is giving you put that fire back in your belly, which is amazing. It's in your opportunity. So it's not something you're going to pass up, I shouldn't think. If something like that comes your way, Cancer, you are jumping on it. I do feel that. The Three of Cups is in your challenge. So for some of you, there could be challenges or difficulties around your friendships, or maybe this is to do with family situation. I don't honestly feel like this is anything I don't feel like this is anything to do with conflict or any tension. I just feel almost feels like you are trying to keep everyone happy, but you're finding it difficult, and it's probably not your job to do it anyway. But it does feel like you're finally getting stuck into something here, which you're really enjoying, but maybe there's a part of you that's thinking, oh, I feel like I'm neglecting my friends, or I'm neglecting my family because of this. But you shouldn't be. I think everyone will be over the moon for you, Cancer, if things are going your way finally. Then we've got the Four of Swords in reverse in your unforeseen events, which is also a really good card. In fact, I think all of these cards are really good in this reading. The Four of Swords in reverse, it can be about feeling withdrawn or isolating yourself, or it can be about feeling under the weather, whether that's physically or mentally. But the unforeseen event here, I feel, is that you are making an effort to not allow yourself to withdraw or go to those places that we all end up in sometimes, those darker places when we're feeling under the weather. And we just don't want anyone around, or we just want to shut ourselves away. And I think actually the unforeseen event here is that you're starting to recognize that when you start feeling like that, it doesn't ever have any kind of positive impact or outcome, no matter how good it would feel at the time. And it does feel like you're making an effort to counteract those feelings. It could be that, are you starting to feel under the weather physically, and maybe it's to do with your energy levels. Maybe you're realizing you're doing too much, or you're not taking enough care of yourself, you're not getting enough sleep, and you're like, nope, no more. I'm going to have a better schedule, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to take better care of myself. So again, it's a good thing. In your advice is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And again, this ties in with that card, because it is about, regardless of how much you're enjoying this time or becoming invested in something, don't overdo it. It can be easily enough done when we suddenly find something we really enjoy, and then before you know it, you're up late and you're not getting enough sleep, and you're not, and that's what that card is about, is absolutely put your time and effort into something if you know it is going to be beneficial, but know where the cutoff is for that. So let's clarify. So this Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Swords reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. It's interesting, the Six of Swords in reverse is almost as if it's saying this was a time that you, at some point, you've been feeling like you needed to escape from, that you just didn't feel comfortable going through what you were going through. You'd do anything to get out of the situation or get away from a place or an energy or a person. And yet now it's the opposite. It's like, no, this is exactly where I need to be. This is exactly who I should be. And everything has brought me to this place, and I'm happy where I am. I don't need to escape anymore. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse is also, it could be that you've found yourself in difficult situations that involve other people that you haven't wanted to be involved with. And maybe you're removing yourself from those situations as well, much easier. Maybe you're finding your voice. Maybe you're not afraid to speak up. But yeah, it does feel like maybe there has been situations for some of you, Cancer, where other people have been impacting your life in a negative way, but maybe you've allowed that to happen to a certain extent, and now that fire's coming out, Cancer. You're just saying, no, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I'm not going to allow anyone to make me feel less than I deserve. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man reversed and the High Priestess reversed in your opportunity. New beginnings, like I said, this is something new, finally sparking what you've been waiting for such a long time. The Hanged Man in reverse, it's a bit of an odd one, but it's also a good thing, I think, because this is about you now forcing yourself to do things that would have made you feel uncomfortable and you would have avoided. And now you're saying, no, I need to push myself. I need to push myself past my comfort zone. I need to get used to feeling uncomfortable. I need to start exploring and experiencing parts of myself that I have neglected. The High Priestess in reverse, this card always comes out for you, Cancer, is saying, again, don't turn off that voice, that intuitive voice. Listen to that voice. Whatever that voice is telling you, and you've got to learn the difference between the negative self-talk and the intuitive voice. The intuitive voice sometimes it can be a negative voice, sometimes it can be positive. But I think the problem with you, Cancer, is that when you hear a really positive voice in your head say, oh, this is an amazing new beginning, this could be the answer to all my prayers, and it will be that voice that you shut down because you'll be like, I'm being stupid, how could I even think that? And that's the problem. Allow yourself to listen to the positive voice, Cancer. It's okay. It is okay. The Three of Cups in your challenge, clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So something's been going on here. Like I said, it feels like there's been some sort of negative situation around you, Cancer, where maybe there's been a friend, when I say friend in inverted commas, or a family member, where you've just been putting on a brave face or smiling your way through something when actually it's been causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. And now you're just saying, okay, enough's enough. 10 of Swords isn't ending. This is saying, whoever this person is that's been causing you so much difficulty or even pain, some of you, you now putting your foot down and saying, I don't need this person in my life, and I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. So you're putting an end to it, and it's an end to suffering. That's what the 10 of Swords in this situation is about. It's an end to that suffering. The 9 of Swords is the anxiety, the stress that you've been putting yourself through because of that. For some reason, Cancer, you've been thinking, I can't speak up, I can't do that because probably it will backfire on me. I'm going to end up with being the one that looks like the person that's being unfair or cruel, when actually I think people do know that it's not you, Cancer. So again, it's a challenge, but I think when you just say enough's enough, and you step into a more assertive, more confident role, people will 100% back you. So let's see this 4 of Swords reversed. Which is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles reversed and Justice reversed. For some of you, this is about money, that you may have been struggling financially in recent times. With the 5 of Pentacles comes in the reverse, which is saying this is time for, you are in recovery now. You're recovering from financial difficulty, or it could be that you've just not been feeling very sociable, or feeling like you want to go out and meet people or spend time with people. You may have been feeling a bit withdrawn, and again this is coming in the reverse position, which says not anymore. You're now again ready to face the world and enjoy this time and not do it hiding away. Justice in reverse is also in your unforeseen events, which is, I just think things are going to be becoming much clearer, as in where any injustices have been or unfairness has been, or it's like seeing something very clearly, that where maybe your judgment has been clouded a little bit, where you've been questioning, is someone treating me in a certain way because of me? Is it me? Have I done something to warrant that kind of behavior? Whereas now you're like, actually, no, it's definitely not me. I can now see someone, or see a situation for what it really is. And then we've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse in your advice, which is knowing when to get your rest, really. There's nothing wrong with actually investing yourself into something which is highly beneficial for you and for your future, but you have to know when to draw the line. And this is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles reversed and the 8 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles reversed it's a card where you probably have difficulty, Cancer, in finding pride in things you do, or being proud of yourself and saying, wow, actually, I'm pretty amazing at this thing, and I need to recognize that. I need to stop questioning or looking for the faults. That just honestly embrace everything that's amazing about this time, Cancer. Stop looking for the things that you could be doing better or you should be doing better. The 8 of Swords is that card of being restricted or restricting yourself because of that. It's saying, is there a part of you that's really, really enjoying something or really investing yourself into something, but then saying at the same time, I don't really want to take this much further, because if I do, then I'm getting carried away. Who do I think I am? Is my ego getting too big? It's not about that at all. don't restrict yourself, don't tie yourself, you know, to any kind of, you know, you should be limitless. You're a limitless person, and just go after everything that you can possibly go after. Don't stop where you are. Keep going, Cancer. This is the beginning of something amazing for you, I think. This is the turning point where everything just starts to get better. Don't forget, you're going to have Jupiter in your sign very soon, if it's not already in your sign. But as soon as you've got Jupiter on your side, that is the planet of, it's the planet of growth and luck and, oh my God, so many things. So just enjoy it, embrace it. So that's your reading for June 2025, Cancer. Thank you so much. Thank you, as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement. There's Moose. I return to you tenfold. Get off the laptop. There you go. That was a good sign. I return to you tenfold. Enjoy the journey.